Emmerich's finished development on that battle gear of his. Get back to Mother Base. The battle gear is an armored weapon developed to take on hostile bipedal weapon systems. But unlike the Soviet-funded Walker gear, the battle gear still hasn't been properly field tested. I'd like to assign a combat unit to take it on dispatch missions, so that we can evaluate its capabilities and reliability. Assuming you've got no objections, give the order to dispatch the unit from your iDroid.
Boss, we need evidence to prove our suspicions about Emmerich. Head to the central base camp in Afghanistan and recover that AI pod. It's time we purge Diamond Dogs of that traitorous parasite once and for all.
Hey! В порядке?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Fire at will.
leave the rest to us. Coming too. Roger that. Pod launch confirmed. We'll pick it up. I wonder what kind of secrets are buried in it. I'll let you know if we learn something. Got a report from the intel team. Remember how the man on fire was crushed by Sahelanthropus? Well, the Soviets recovered his body. Could he really be dead? Boss, head for Yaha Ohu's supply outpost and secure the man on fire's body. If Skullface was right, and a thirst for revenge can turn a man into a demon and keep the dead alive, then this man on fire who's been coming after us ever since you woke up, well, that just might be what's left of our old friend Volgan.
Hey. Eyes on Kazuhira. A message from the parasites.
Taking out the power system now will limit the enemy's activities at night.
связи.
Подними свою задницу! Where are your friends?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Что происходит? Ау! С тобой все в порядке?
КП, это Зоя 10. Тут происходит что-то странное. Какие будут указания? Прием!
Это КП, понял. Усилить безопасность. Повышенная боевая готовность. Конец связи.
КП, это Зоя 10. У нас могут быть нарушители. Полная боевая готовность. Прием!
Это КП, понял. Смотрите в оба. Конец связи. He's coming too.
КП,
Roger
это
that.
Зоя 6. Какого-то бедолагу унесло на воздушном шаре. Возможно, на базе лазутчик. Жду указания. Прием!
Это КП, понял. Всем боевым группам проверить окрестности. Не спавиться от чужака. Конец связи.
КП, это Зоя 6. У нас выстрелы. Источник неизвестен. Прием!
You gotta extract him. Понял. Всем подразделениям. У нас могут быть нарушители. Конец связи.
Стой!
Что у вас? Всем боевым группам! Это КП! На нас напали! Всем подразделениям занять боевые позиции! He's coming too. Roger that.
КП! КП, это 32! Очень большие потери!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Coming too. Roger that.
Fire!
Всем боевым группам, это КП! Вышли с вас с противником! Все боевые единицы, приготовиться к бою!
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
I barely recognize you, Colonel. Skullface used your thirst for revenge against Big Boss, did he?
anything?
Still living up to her name.
How about you drop the act? Who infected you with a parasite?
We can't let her talk. Put it back.
All I want's a name. That won't trigger anything. Tell me. Tell me! Your lungs have been barbecued. There's traces of rubbing alcohol in your alveoli. This was found adhered to your lungs, intact. A petal. White Star of Bethlehem. The hospital. Skullface sent you to Cyprus to kill Snake. You were burned inside and out. That should have been the end of it. But, all things considered, you look pretty damn healthy to me. We have Skullface to thank for that, right?
I was the only one capable of applying them to parasite therapy. Until he stole them from me.
Why are you here? Did Skullface send you? Or did you have your own score to settle with the boss? Refreshing? Salt water.
No! She'll die!
His life isn't yours to take.
Enough. That's enough. If she wanted to kill the boss, he'd already be dead. Same goes for us. She's had plenty of chances. She can talk. She's not here to kill anyone. You're wasting your time. It doesn't matter why she's here. She works for you now. She's in love with the legend.
What makes you so sure?
I was the same way once.
What if she's a spy?
What if I'm a spy? Or you? Go on all day.
Boss,
Let her go. She won't speak so she can't spread the infection.
Napagitin Tish? Mish Nagitin Ti.
Oh.
Idiki Blak Anat E.
Oh. Ako kode jisdesni.
Dne Bizad.
Belagana gesnita. Kato be yas ってた。教えとった。同等にした。同等にした。
Boss, Code Talker's research has been stolen. The research materials have been packed into 2 containers and hidden in the jungle southwest of the mansion. Enemy extraction choppers will be there any minute. You have to find and retrieve those containers before they arrive. That area is being guarded by zero-risk security, and their client is XOF. If the choppers make off with the containers, that research will end up in Cypher's hands. That cannot be allowed to happen. One other thing, boss. We need a cargo-capable Fulton extraction device to recover the containers. Use your iDroid to order its development and have it dropped in.
Be careful down there, boss.
Guards, they must know where the containers are. If you can just squeeze it out of them. I've updated the info on your iDroid. Take a look. The PF soldiers have no idea what's in those containers. Strictly a need-to-know basis. He's coming too. Roger that.
Delta 4. Opdronen is weg. Dat is niet lekker inblikken. Moet ik gewoon eens zoeken. We gotta extract him. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
But it's only a matter of time before they arrive. Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. You got an intel file. Unfortunately, there's nothing new in it. Visibility in the jungle isn't great. Watch out. You could run into the enemy at any time. Branches. Come with the forest. The forest is aware of the enemy's noise. You must be too. You gotta extract him. He's coming too. Roger that. Target extraction confirmed. That leaves one target to go. Take care of the next one. Boss, our early warning radar just picked up the enemy choppers. We'll keep you informed of their ETA. Hurry up and extract the target.
You can't go firing on the XOF choppers. If we attack XOF now, it'll be a declaration of war against Cypher itself. That time will come, but it's not now.
Look out! Skate! Skate! Up here!
Extraction confirmed. We've avoided the worst possible outcome. Exfiltrate the area. Go ahead and call the chopper. You can also exfiltrate the mission area by land. He's coming too. Roger that.
Сибирь, Delta Echo. Zag verloren vijand. Speed last punt van contact. Over.
Alright, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete. Boss, we got Code Talker's research materials back in one piece. The medical team has them under lock and key in the quarantine facility. The materials should help their research into the vocal cord parasites. Cypher won't be getting their hands on them now. Boss, about that AI pod you retrieved from Emmerich's research facility. Guess what we found inside? A corpse. Human. The pod maintained a low internal temperature the whole time. Very little outside air got in. That would have slowed down decomposition. Still, the remains were mostly skeletal. Estimated time of death is between 6 months and a year ago. We put the screws to Huey about it. Listen to the tape. Turns out it was the body of someone we knew very well.
Fine. Yes, Strangelove was doing AI research in that lab. Why hide that until now? Why? Okay, so what? I wasn't working alone. You've got to understand. You do understand, right? I didn't want to drag her into this. It's my load to bear, alone.
So you didn't create the AI intended to drive Sahelanthropus. It was Strangelove.
Skullface was never in favor of AI control. So naturally they argued. Strangelove, she got him angry and he killed her.
How? You didn't see it? So you found her inside that pod after the fact. And you just left her body to rot in there. Or perhaps you put her in there afterward.
I asked him not to take her away from me.
So she was killed by Skullface, but you asked nicely, and he put her body in the AI pod for you?
That's right.
Pathetic. You know, we have another idea. That you killed her.
What, me? Oh, I couldn't kill her.
You killed her and locked her body in the pod.
I wouldn't. Don't treat me like one of you. I can't just kill anyone whenever I feel like it. I'm a normal human being.
Oh, I see. So you just shut her inside and waited for her to die.
I would never do that.
What, you mean she killed herself?
Yes. She climbed inside that pod and shut the door. It can't be opened from the outside. It was suicide. Suicide, I said. She killed herself. She got in when I wasn't looking and suffocated. She'd often try to do things like that. By the time I realized and opened the door, she wasn't breathing. I got scared and shut the pod again. I couldn't bring myself to open it back up. That's right. Me? Kill her? What is wrong with you?
I see. Just tell me one more thing.
Haven't you gotten enough today?
Okay, I see it's a painful memory. You don't have to answer, just listen to the question. You see, we examined her remains. She had a scar on her lower abdomen, a surgical scar. It had been stitched up and had fully healed, meaning it was long before her death. She had a child, didn't she? Your child. Where's the kid?
How should I know?
So there is a child.
I've never seen his face.
What do you take us for?
They took it all. Even my child. I didn't even know he'd been born. I lost everything.
How old would he be?
It's 4 years since then.
And you know it's a boy.
Strangelove said so.
And his name?
We called him Hal, even though I never saw his face.